everyone. Well, you are in for a treat. You know why you're in for a treat? Because it just so happens there's this thing that people are very scared of. It's a very common fear. I think all of us have a fear. It's a very, very common fear. A lot of people have. There's so many incredible fears that everybody has, and you are not alone. There's people that are scared of spiders. There's people that are scared of germs. There's people that have a fear of getting sick from other people. There's even fears of what we call the unknown. Oh my gosh. We are terrified as humans of what yet has to come. And you may wonder why we have that fear of why are we scared of things that we have not yet experienced. Have you heard of COVID, aka coronavirus? Are you scared right now, terrified out of your mind, that all the hoarders of the world are going to buy up all the toilet paper and now you no longer have toilet paper? Are you scared of being able to catch germs from other people at any time outside of coronavirus? Are you scared outside of any other time in this world of trying something new? Are you scared of making money? Are you scared to try out home-based businesses because you're afraid that it may not work for you? Are you scared in general? Are you terrified in general of making more money, being happier, living the best life that you deserve, wondering how in the world can I stop living paycheck to paycheck when that's all you have ever known? And yet you have this wonderful thing called you are scared to death of the unknown. And did you know that we all have this fear of the unknown? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am an expert at teaching you how to release your fears. I will not be doing any hypnosis during this presentation, but what I will be doing, in fact, is letting you know of the different benefits that I offer as a service that I provide to my clients. So, I happen to have with me my marker, a handy-dandy whiteboard, and once you know that I'm going to be talking about a fear that many people have, the fear of unknown. There's this thing right now, I'll fill in the blanks, of mass hysteria going on for a general population. There's mass hysteria going on. There's people that are buying up anything and everything that comes to mind, and the rest of us that are scared are trying to figure out what's wrong with them. I'm about to explain it right now here in very short details. And I'm going to let you know right now, have you ever watched a movie? You're paying attention in this movie. You're paying attention so close. Perhaps you're watching a scary one. We'll just do a scary one. We're doing a scary movie. You're watching, and they're getting ready to kill somebody in the movie. It's always the woman that's got to die first. And then there's always a black man that's got to die first. Why that is, I have no idea. So, anyways, sums up every scary movie, okay? The woman dies and the black guy dies. Why? I don't know. They're always the first one to go. Anyway, now, you're watching this scary movie. The scene is coming. The next thing you know, your phone rings. It scares the crap out of you. You're just like, oh my god, I was doing so good in this movie, and then the next thing you know, I just go, ah, because I got scared. What that was is that you were hypnotized by that movie at that given time. The second that phone rang, it brought you out of your state of hypnosis is what it did. Another thing, going down the road. Crap, I missed my exit. Where the heck was my exit? Oh, I was daydreaming about how wonderful it is to be at home and not have to be out on the road driving. Oh, I just experienced highway hypnosis. Or it's late at night. I've been driving for about 2 hours. I think I'm in the same vehicle. I think I'm in the same spot. I haven't moved my location at all whatsoever. Oh, and I missed that exit. Oh, well. Highway hypnosis. Gotta love it. So, giving you a quick rundown. It's been five minutes here. I'm watching my time. Believe me, I'm watching it. So, this is our brain. What I'm drawing is the critical mind. That's our filter. This critical mind develops right around 7, 8 years old. 8, 9, 10, 11 years old when that develops. So I like to tell everybody who's ever had a child, because everybody that has a child or has dealt with children know that right around that 8, 9, 7, 8, well, about 7, 10 years old, you get the kids that decide, nope, mom, dad, nope, 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 I'm doing it myself. I'm an adult. I can handle it. I can take care of it myself. That is their critical mind filter. That is when they decide that I am going to be an adult and I'm going to start learning who I am as a person. That's that critical mind filter right there for you. We all have it. We've all been children. Have you not? Well, good thing for you is that you've got 12% up here of your conscious mind. And what that conscious mind is your logic, your reasoning, and willpower. Down here is your subconscious, aka the unconscious mind, which is why when people are in comas, they can hear you, because your subconscious mind takes over and can still hear everything. It's like when you're in hypnosis, you can still hear, you can still take and be out of trance at any time you wish. Down here you've got your primitive mind. Well, with the primitive mind, you get your fight or your flight response down here with your primitive mind. You get the fight or flight. So, let's see, I'm fighting and flight and fight, freeze down here for some people. Now, the fight or flight we are born with, just like we're only born with 2 fears. 2 fears. Yes, I said that correctly. You are born with the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. Survival. You need to hear loud noises. If you hear a noise too loud, guess what? There's something coming at you, usually dangerous. And the other one, fear of falling, well, that's going to be normal because, well, if you fall, you're going to get hurt. Normal fear. All other fears are learned by association and identification. Or association and experience, but it's all the same thing. So, just in my terms, okay? I've explained this one, okay? So, right now, people are scared. They're scared to death they're going to get sick. They're scared to death, oh my God, we can't go outside, which is good reason, too, right now. That's good reason. I'm not discounting that at all whatsoever, because what you think happens. You focus on the positives, you will get positive. So right now, I'm going to be showing you what that subconscious mind is telling you. Your subconscious mind says, I know that if I come in contact with somebody who is sick, I will in fact get sick. That is a known. Now, I don't know if I get coronavirus. I don't know who has coronavirus. I don't know if I'm going to get sick. I don't know how it's going to affect my job. I don't know how it's going to affect my family. I don't know if I'm going to die if I get coronavirus. That is your unknown right there. I don't know what to expect without a job. I don't know what to expect without having money coming in. I don't know what to expect if I go take and I actually make more money than my parents. I don't know what to expect if I end up being able to make it in life. I don't know what am I going to do if I'm stuck in a tight spot and I can't get out of it and I can't breathe and I think I'm going to die. Oh my God, what am I going to do? This is 100% the fear of the unknown. Over here is the positive. It's unknown. So the subconscious realizes that I know what happens if people get sick. I'm going to get sick. That is what this says right here. The subconscious says, if people get sick, I'm going to get sick. The subconscious mind knows this, so it's a known. It's a positive to it. Now, same thing can go, I got abused, I got hit. I bought something I shouldn't have bought. I've dealt with that once before in my life. More than once. I'm no longer with that person. But for me, that was unknown. If I go buy something like toilet paper, like what I did before, I knew that I would get hit. My subconscious knew that as a positive. That if I went out and bought something, I would get hit. What it didn't know was that if I got rid of that person, because I didn't know who I was, I didn't have the confidence that I've got now, what my mind didn't realize, because I was scared, I was terrified, I was in this fear of unknown. Crashed the baby goes with all my stuff. He's not crashed, but he knocked all my stuff down. So, anyways, up in here, I'm dealing with this unknown of what do I do if I left him? What would I do if I end up with coronavirus? What am I going to do for this fear of whatever it is? What am I going to do with this? Hi Pam, I see you on there. Thank you for joining me too. So what the brain does is it realizes that that's an unknown. That's why we are terrified of unknowns. Because the subconscious makes up 88% of all our behavior, and you get that from the time you're born, the time you're conceived, to that time around that 7 or 8, like I said, when this critical mind develops. That's when you start telling your parents, no, I'm an adult, I can do what I want to do because I'm developing who I am. And that filters out different things from your own life script, different things that you saw from this time period that develop fear at that age. Your logic, reasoning, willpower, again, is up here in that 12%. So what I do with hypnosis, I'm going to take this fear of coronavirus right now, just because it's the most popular fear out there. So what I can do for people that are scared, terrified to death of this, is taking them in hypnosis, just counting down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 0, which is always deep sleep. There's more to it than that, of course. But it's being able to have that soft, that lulling, helping a person get to that state of hypnosis, which is the state between awake and sleep. Bringing this logic that says, the 12% says, I know what happens if I get coronavirus. I'm going to die. Because this is what the subconscious says. I'm going to die because other people that may have it are going to get me sick. So everybody's got it. The subconscious says everybody's got it. Everybody's going to get me sick. I can't go anywhere because everybody's going to have it. Everybody's going to have it. I mean, I go outside, my dog could have it. That's what the subconscious knows, because it says it's okay. The subconscious mind will do anything and everything to keep you alive at any given point, whether it's right or wrong. It does not care. So this logic down here with hypnosis, it brings this 12% to combine with this 88%. And what it does is it bypasses this critical mind filter. With that critical mind filter, for example, say, this is the difference. Because I've had people ask me, well, what would hypnosis help me with then? Because, well, all I gotta do is just bypass that logical filter. I can do it on my own. Well, how are you gonna do that on your own when 12% is all you're thinking of with? Logically. Your logic and reasoning and willpower is only 12%. The 88%, who do you think's gonna win? The subconscious, each and every single time. Until you make it a known that not everybody has coronavirus. Not everybody has it out for you. Not everybody has those things, you know. It's no different than, like I said, with me being abused. I didn't know that I could have a better life until I decided one day I was sick and tired of it, and I decided I'm going to get better. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I got rid of the guy. Didn't know what to do from there. But I figured it out because that was an unknown. I made it into a known, a positive known for me, that I am Robin, and I am my own person. And what that person did to me was what they did to me. So what I did was I took that unknown fear of what it was going to be like to be without that person. I turned it into a positive, into a known through time. And I tell you, with hypnosis, it goes a lot quicker because you're taking that logic, reasoning, and willpower. You're bypassing that critical mind filter. And that critical mind filter, for example, give this example. When was the last time you went to the bathroom? If I give you time to stop and think about it, I guarantee you can remember the last time you went to the bathroom, unless it was just right before you started watching my live. Other than that, your mind does not need, this critical mind filter says, I don't need to remember the last time I went to the bathroom. Who cares? I just was told that my sister got sick with the virus. That's more important for me to remember that she got sick from the virus and she was at Walmart, for example. Just as an example. So your critical mind's going to say, I don't care the last time I went to the bathroom. Reject. Don't need that. I need to know that my sister got coronavirus. I need to know that because that's something I need to know. So with hypnosis, what that does is instead of dealing with this critical mind filter that takes an hour and a half for any of the previous information that you just dealt with, so like the last hour and a half, the critical mind only takes the most important events. Going to the bathroom was not an important event. The critical mind says, I do that enough. Reject. It's out. I don't need to remember that. I do need to remember that my sister had coronavirus. So it brings it down here, makes it into a positive because, well, it's unknown. So then this critical mind, what it does is it keeps that. So with hypnosis, what it does is it brings this logic and reasoning and willpower, that 12%, and I bypass that critical mind filter. So instead of saying, I've got an hour and a half, I don't need to remember that my sister got sick, I don't need to go to the bathroom. What that does is when you give me a suggestion of, I want to be calm. I want to think of when other people with this coronavirus, with everything going on, I just want to focus on the here and now. I want to focus on being the best person that I can. I want to focus on all the positives that are still around me. I want to focus on the fact that I do wash my hands. I want to focus on that I can take a deep breath and be okay. I want to focus on that. So you're telling me, okay, that's what I want to focus on. And then I say, when you're in hypnosis, once you're already in trance, of course, then I would say, okay, we're going to deal with this 88%. And by dealing with that 88%, I'm going to feed back to you what you told me, which was, I want to feel calm. And when you feel calm, you feel relaxed when you think about the coronavirus going on, you think about all these other things, and you're wanting to focus on the positives. What does that look like for you? What are some of the positives that you see? And say, for example, when you look outside and you see the green grass, you see the tree. That tree, each and every time you remember that tree, is going to remind you just to be like the tree. Be strong, be firm in who you are, knowing that you've got this. You can control it at any given time. And just know that you can just take a breath of fresh air, and you can calm down, and you can relax. And that's what hypnosis does for a person. This is a really extreme long version of the route that I took of explaining it, because then it only takes about 3 minutes to explain it. But I wanted to give you a couple examples of how this really works, get more in depth of it, because I don't think, well, unless you do what I do, it kind of can get confusing if you're not real versed in it. But I hope this video helps. I know it's long, but I really hope this helps. And if you, like I said, my main thing of doing this was to let people know that if you are scared, you are dealing with any type of fear, the same thing applies to everybody. We are all terrified of the unknown. You think I was terrified of being able to do different things, like doing Facebook Lives? I was terrified. I didn't want to do Facebook Lives. But guess what? I did it. I got over that fear. Now my brain knows that Facebook Lives are fun. They're exciting. I've got people that do want to listen. I don't have to deal with that anymore because my subconscious made that into a positive note. Now, dirty diapers, for example, poop diapers, just throwing it out there because I'm a mom. My body, my brain knows that those smell bad because we know this. So that's a known. It's like I said, it doesn't matter what it is. So the mind knows that. And the best part is that when you're talking with me, you're working through these issues. You do get a recording, and those recordings are valued at $29.95. You get those with your session with me. And that way you can listen to them, because repetition is another law that does help. The more you write something, the more you listen to something, the better it is for you. And that's why I have those for people when they book and hold their sessions with me. Because I do find value in giving them to people, because you know what? It's going to only serve you better long term. And when I'm able to do that for the people that I have helped, I find that it works better for them to be able to accomplish their goals. So if you don't want to be scared anymore, of course, like I said, there's a lot more to it. There's desensitizing the person so that they're no longer scared of it. But it's, being able to really explain that theory of mind and how it works and how it can help somebody. And so if you like my video, you like what you saw, I know it was long, but if you like what I did, you want to go back, watch the video, watch the replay, let other people know, because I am very passionate about what I do, and I know I can help people out. Right now, there's so many fears going on, and like I said, we're all scared of the unknown. It's 100% normal. What would not be normal is if you weren't scared at all. I'd be more scared of that, because I'm like, you have to be scared of something. I mean, like, I'm not scared of public speaking. I've heard of so many people saying that they're scared to death of public speaking, which kind of like is Facebook Lives and other things, and I'm like, I don't remember a single time of being terrified at any point of speaking. I always wanted to be the center of attention. I didn't always get it, but I don't remember everything either. It's how we pick and choose things. That's what I love about memory, is that it's all deletion, distortion, and generalization. That's how we all learn. You open up a doorknob, you kind of need to know how a doorknob works, because otherwise, if you didn't generalize, the next time you go to open up that same door, you're not gonna, with a different door handle, you're not gonna know how to open up that door. Which is why we have that generalization. That's why I said it earlier about the scary movies. Why is it that it's always the black guy that dies first, and it's always the woman that dies next? Why is that? We all know this. That's how scary movies happen. Well, if they change it up, make it something different, well, then that'd be a different known for us. But a lot of the scary movies that I used to see, I don't watch them anymore, but when I did watch them, that's what always happened, and I'm just saying that that's a generalization, because that's the majority of the movies. Otherwise, if you'd see another one, it'd be like, okay, this is how that happens. So essentially what it is that deletion, distortion, generalization, it's how we remember things. So you may not remember the same event accurately. Doesn't matter. What matters is, does it prevent you from living life normally for you? Does it stop you from enjoying life? If anything stops you from enjoying life, gotta love my setup some days. If anything scares you in life, can hypnosis help you? 100% yes. You have a phobia, that is different than hypnosis. That is not different than hypnosis. It's different than a fear. Most people actually confuse the two, between fear and phobia. The major difference is that phobia starts after you're already out of that. Phobia is teen to young adult is when phobias start, and they start without any known origin. Like me, I'm scared of snakes. I know why I'm scared of snakes. It's because when I was a kid, I had one thrown at me. And also, it reminds me of Satan. That is why I am scared to death of snakes. Well, have I ever touched a snake? Yes, I have, because I thought that was the only way to get over fears. Because at one time, there was crazy doctors that decided, I call them crazy, they decided that that's how you get over things, is to face them head on and deal with the problem. And the best way is to be able to touch them and go after things that you're scared of, to really deal with that fear. Not with hypnosis, no. I didn't have anybody help me get over that fear of snakes, but I'm just saying that the stuff I've been through, now that I'm a mom and everything else like that, I'm like, bring it on. Because, I don't worry about that stuff now. But anyways, thank you for watching my lives. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, I know my video is long. I know I've talked a lot on about that. And normally, like I said, the theory of mind is only about 5 minutes, if that. And I'm glad, Pam, you're not the only one for the snakes, because yeah, it's scary. And it's weird because some people think that it's a good thing, to help get over those fears, and they don't realize at the same time that they can be traumatizing to us. And for me, the person that did it was not very nice. They knew I was scared, so when I heard a weed whacker go, it scared the crap out of me too, because I thought it was a snake. Well, there was one right by it, so it kind of went hand in hand at that time. But anyways, that's also a loud noise, weed whackers are, so that makes sense why I jumped and screamed at the same time, because yeah. Anyways, that's one of those things that, like I said, you just deal with it, and yeah, I got over that fear of snakes. I did touch one, like I said, one time, and that was it. I haven't done nothing since. I just look at them, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to respect the snake by leaving it alone, leaving it in its habitat. That's what I'm going to do, and not touch them. And if my boys want one, no, I've already told them no. But they were happy with their wooden snake, so I'm like, we'll go with the wooden. But thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And like I said, please let other people know that I am here, that I can help. And just feel free to message me. Feel free to reach out to me. If there's other videos that you guys want to watch, let me know. I'm happy to make them. I'm going to be doing some more videos that I'm going to be putting out a series. I want to be able to put them out on Instagram. There's YouTube that I want to be able to do these on. And there's some other platforms that I want to do more of, because right now I'm dealing with the fear of unknown of how am I going to pay my bills, because now it's just me with my income from this, essentially, that's going to get bills paid. And right now I am terrified of how I'm going to do it. And at the same time, I'm dealing with that fear of unknown, and I'm like, you know what? I got this. I can handle this. I'm a rock. I got this. And so I do want to thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy, bringing up that positive energy and keeping it with you at all times. And make it a great day. And I don't say just make it a great day. I mean, I'm serious. Go out and make it a great day. If the sun is shining yet, have fun. Enjoy life. Go out there and enjoy it. And if you're scared of anything, I can help you out. Don't feel afraid to come out and reach out to me, because you know what? I'm a mom. I've dealt with a lot of things in my life. Nothing scares me at this point. Nothing really does. You can't get much more than that. So, thank you, and I appreciate it.